people, today we're taking a trip all the way back to the future. That's right, this is Back to the Future, the game. So this game was made by Telltale Games. It's a decently old game. I believe it was released somewhere in 2010. And the reason I'm actually playing this game is, myself as a gamer, I find Telltale Games to be a very, very good company. I like their games a lot. I like The Walking Dead. I like Wolf Among Us. And I believe in 2014 is going to be an exceptional big year for Telltale Games specifically, because they've got Season 2 of The Walking Dead. Episode 2 of The Wolf Among Us should be coming out, as well as the rest of the episodes, of course. And they've recently announced, on their Twitter at least, that they'll be making games of Tales of the Borderlands, so that's pretty much the Borderlands series, as well as, yes, Game of freaking Thrones. So it's very, very exciting for me as a person who likes Telltale Games' approach to kind of story-driven games, where you have a lot of impact on the story and you can kind of change it based on the decisions that you make. So yeah, that's very, very exciting for me personally. So I decided to kind of go back to one of their older games to see how Telltale Games was doing all the way back in 2010, I guess. So yeah, I've Back to the Future about this game. I know nothing. I've watched the movie when I was little, like, I don't know how old I was, maybe 5, 6 or something, I don't know. But basically what I remember is this weird car that allows them to time travel, I think. As well as there's some dude and some crazy scientist guy with weird white hair and everything. And at some point I think they get stuck in the future or in the past, I don't know. But they traveled somewhere and they got stuck or something, I don't know. It's really vague to me. Maybe when playing this game it'll all come back to me all of a sudden, but nevertheless, I think we should just start playing, shall we? New game. Before we begin, would you like to see notification when Marty has a new goal? Sure, why not? Telltale Games. I assume this game plays out
Alright, I'm
similarly
ready.
as
Good
The Walking
evening.
Dead.
I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
The mouth on the ground.
Watch this. Watch this.
What?
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ow! Doc, what happened to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. You put your dog in a time machine made out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Alright, get Doc's notebook. Doc needs his notebook. Walk Marty to the left until you can see Doc's toolbox. So I assume, or you just WASD. Click and hold what? Toolbox.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times z, and E equals the square root of z times c squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of n.
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Something's way off here. Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake!
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Just a dream?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Back to the future. Was that all just a dream? Episode 1. It's about time. Oh, I love the kitty clock. There's a monkey clock, an owl clock. I'm more interested in the clocks than the other stuff. This doesn't matter to me. I want the... Oh, Einstein, his ball. Seriously, the clocks are awesome. There they are. Why doesn't the owl tail wiggle? Drivers, primary driver, overdrive, primary power. That's one huge ass speaker. Oh my god. State sale May 14th, 1986.
Dad! Are we too late to stop the... sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to...
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just... remembering.
So they did disappear. Search Doc's lab for dangerous materials. Select items around the lab to make sure Doc didn't leave anything dangerous lying around. So unlike the other Telltale games, you move around by with WASD rather than just clicking on the ground and moving to that particular place. Einstein's
I miss
ball.
Einstein.
So many clocks.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Especially the kitty one. Select items around the lab, right. What else is there? There's a television. What's on the
Does nature
television?
contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Fish tank. Might as
A
well
fish
just
tank?
look
I
at
never knew
everything.
Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. I kind of like Doc.
They like tea apparently. Dog feeder.
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Oh, that would put food in the bowl for the dog. Let's see. The clocks on the walls aren't very interesting. George. Sure, let's talk to our dad.
Hey, Dad. Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
These tips are actually kind of in the way.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
He owes money to the mob.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
God, I can't get rid of this thing. I haven't looked at it.
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
Stupid Biff.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something.
Okay. I can fight my own fights?
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me,
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. You know where to find me.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
We'll look at the freaking model of Hill Valley. 'Cause apparently that's pretty
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
we should look at the model.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict? That was a joke.
Oh,
Ha 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 ha.
but really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
What if you needed help getting Doc's notebook back from Biff? I don't need help, right? Hints. It would take a pretty powerful force to knock that notebook out of Biff's grasp. Mind reading
Feels
helmet.
like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Jukebox. He has his own jukebox. Awesome.
Wait, I got one.
God damn, this Biff is some... Is he a bully or something? Does he bully this Marty?
Hey, Biff. It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
He's not as dumb as he looks.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Then why are you taking his stuff? You wouldn't understand.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
No. It's dangerous.
Just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
It'll explode.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Damn. I just realized that I think the same way that Biff guy does. That's not good.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
God, that guy is annoying.
Never mind.
So we can't just bribe him or somehow get it from him, convince him to give it to
Doc
us.
must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew. Hope that wasn't poison gas. I'll probably never know what this is for.
What else would there be over here? There's an amplifier, Biff, electrical equipment.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
Lightning powered pencil sharpener. Wow. Amplifier controls.
Let's make some noise.
Oh god. Should probably hook it up to the guitar.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
You've picked up Marty's guitar. Left click on the blinking inventory button to open your inventory. That must be this one with the hands. Now that you've opened up your inventory, you can highlight items by clicking on the next or previous item button. Highlight the photo of George McFly, then click... Alright, this is George McFly, then click examine. Examine
I keep this
item.
picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys.
You can arm highlighted inventory objects by clicking the use item button. Try aiming or arming Marty's guitar. Use item. And then we'll probably use it on the amplifier.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Oh god.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Rock on, Biff.
I knew that was coming.
Oh, shit.
Doc, where are you?
Is he back? Back from the future? Search for clues to Doc's whereabouts. DeLorean.
Doc?
Or is it just Einstein?
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Alright, well, we found Doc's car, but there's no Doc. It was only Einstein inside the car. So yeah, this is the end of this video. Next one we'll try and figure out where the hell Doc is, even though we're probably not gonna find him anytime soon, I think. Nevertheless, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for the next video. Peace.